What's going on, everybody? We're back with another slop upload. And in today's slop, or technically yesterday's slop, the remaster for Last of Us 2 on the PS5 got leaked last night. And if you want, here's a side-by-side comparison, right there. If you need help, this is the PS4 version, and this is the PS5 version. There was also a very funny tweet comparing the two games to that one picture of Alex Jones with his male supplements where he didn't actually get buffer, he just got redder, like a kid who got pantsed in public. But it isn't all bad, because if you had the PS4 version of the game, you only have to spend $10 to get your 24 hours of revenge. And they're also going to be adding some cut levels that weren't in the base game. I really hope that it's just more flashbacks, because that was the only enjoyable part about the game. Now, I could go on a 20-minute rant about how much I hate this game, because I have done it multiple times, but that is besides the point, because in all honesty, this doesn't seem that bad. I mean, we obviously don't need a remaster for a game that only released 3 years ago, especially considering that the real point of a remaster is to bring a game to different hardware, maybe add some quality of life changes, and obviously improve the graphics and maybe make the gameplay a little smoother. But one of Last of Us 2's strengths is the graphics. This game looks fucking incredible, and they were really pushing the PS4 to its limits. But even though that is a good thing, they kind of shot themselves in the foot, because when you have a game that looks as beautiful as Last of Us 2, there's not really much graphical improvements that you could do. I also feel like there's a lot more that can be improved with Last of Us 2 that has nothing to do with graphics, like the story. Maybe give us a reason to actually give a fuck about the characters instead of having them show up for 10 minutes, then have them get shot in the head and be forgotten for the rest of the game. But that's obviously too much to ask for a current day Naughty Dog game. But hey, don't you want to play as Ellie but wearing an astronaut costume? Remember when she mentioned that in the first game that was actually good and during the only enjoyable parts of this game? Now give me money, please. Now. But in all seriousness, I just feel like this is a complete waste of time. I really don't even feel like this should be called a remaster, because they're really just porting the game to PS5 and adding basically DLC, which is just the cut levels. Now, I know everybody loves to make jokes about Naughty Dog and how they love their remasters, but it really feels like they're not even trying to hide it anymore and are just trying to get people to play Last of Us 2 by any means, even though Twitter dick rides their game 24/7 and makes it out to be a game that is a masterpiece when it definitely isn't. Apparently, that's not enough. Apparently the whole entire world needs to see this game as this masterpiece that it isn't. And mentioning Twitter and how people won't shut the fuck up about this game for 3 years now. And of course Twitter is saying that Last of Us 2 is the best piece of media ever created, and that they love the fact that they're going to be able to play the exact same game with almost zero actual changes. And then there's the other side that actually has working eyeballs that is just confused on why we're getting a remaster for a game that already looks beautiful. Whether you think that this game is a masterpiece or a masterpiece of dog shit, you can't lie that this game is graphically fucking amazing. And in this remaster, it just looks the exact same, except now you're playing it on your $500 Netflix and Spider-Man 2 box. But who knows, maybe there's this hidden section at the end of the game where, spoilers by the way, after Ellie kills basically the same amount of people that Nathan Drake did in Uncharted 4 to get to one specific person, then let that one person go. I assume that Abby then drifts off into the sunset, goes to Arkham Asylum, and gets fucked up by the Jonkler, and Ellie trains to be the next man. I just can't wait until Last of Us 3 where we get Batmobile sections and Joel rises out of the golf course using detective mode. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Apparently the remaster for Last of Us 2 drops on January 19th, and I will not be playing it even if you paid me to, because I've already played Last of Us 2 and it was just a waste of $70 for a shit story and the same gameplay system and gameplay loop that was created a decade ago. But yeah, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, bye.